What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
It was bound to happen. Today we are going to talk about the new raving Netflix horror mystery show that received a 7.4 rating on IMDb. The show was created by Carlton Cuse, Meredith Averill, and Aaron Eli Colette. Since its premiere on February 7, 2020 on Netflix, and the 10 episodes of the first season were gobbled up like mad by fans wanting to discover what is behind the mysterious doors of the house. Oh, and did you know that the series is based on the Lock and Key comic book? The series was filmed in Toronto, Canada, and the famous Key House was designed specifically for the show on the grounds of Cinespace Film Studios. Not to mention, the show was so popular that even Billie Eilish's You Could See Me in a Crown, with 187 million views, was featured in one of the episodes on the show. So, with season 1 out of the way, we want to know what the directors are planning on doing next. Is there going to be a new season? What's going to happen with the Locke family? Are there any new actors supposed to appear in the new season? Today, we will try to answer all of those questions in Lock and Key Season 2 First Look. Let's get started. Recap. Let's do a short recap of Season 1 and see what was happening there. We know that Sam killed Randall Locke, the father of the main characters. Then, his wife Nina, along with her 3 children Tyler, Kinsey, and Bode, decide to move to the house they once lived in. After they moved in, the children discovered hidden keys throughout the house. Not knowing what to do with them at first, they soon find out that those keys actually open gateways to different dimensions. But they soon discover that they are not the only ones looking for them. It goes by the name of Doge, but this demonic creature has possessed many people in the past, and we are still unaware of the actual and real name. She even managed to kill Sam, then murdered Randall. Despite the raging battles and problems it caused for the Locke family, Dodge was finally defeated in the final episode when Bode Locke, the youngest of the family, thrust his rainbow lightsaber with the Alpha Key tied to the point through the chest of Dodge. Turning into a fiery ball of lava and melting over the stairs, the demon was finally destroyed when our heroes threw her into the abyssal door at the end of the last episode of the first season. Now, with that short backstory about what has happened so far, is there going to be a second installment in the show? Season 2 in the making. Since Lock and Key Official tweeted that they are definitely going to be returning for a second season on both Hulu and Netflix, we don't really know much about the second season of this thrilling show. We just know that writers have been working on the script for the new episodes of the second season, and they are going to be continuing on the same narrative. We're in the middle of writing season 2, so we're optimistic and hopeful that we're gonna get a chance to make season 2, said Carlton Cuse in an interview with Collider. He then added, "We very much know what it is because Meredith and I are in the middle of overseeing the writer's room and we're working on that right now. Because of the troubled past that Lock and Key has had to go through, we can't even make an estimate guess on when the second season is bound to appear. I mean, the show has been in the making for more than 10 years. In 2010 to 2011, Fox took the same comic book and adapted it for a show with the help of DreamWorks and 20th Century Fox. But after the pilot, Fox didn't give them a series order. So then we moved to 2016 when IDW Entertainment was supposed to create an adaptation of the comic book, and Joe Hill, the original author, was to serve as the writer of the script. After which, they planned on smashing that like button if you haven't done so already. But if we're being serious, they actually planned on pitching the series to cable networks, either Hulu. In April of 2017, Hulu gave the production a plot order, and around a year later, producers reported that the final negotiations with Netflix were being done in order for them to receive the series order. That decision was finalized on July 25, 2018, when Netflix agreed to the offer. All of these turbulent events from the past have us guessing what is going to happen with Season 2 and its premiere date. Is it going to take 10 more years? Probably not, since the show has been given tons of positive rating. It's not likely that Netflix is just going to kill the goose that laid the golden eggs. We are to expect the new season to appear in a year or two, but nothing is certain amidst the COVID-19 pandemic that halted the world. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. What should we expect from Season 2? Again, information about what is going to be happening in the Season 2 of Lock and Key is extremely limited, given the fact that they've ended the first season only about a month ago. The show wants to keep fans waiting to see what's happening and not give out any of the juicy secrets that await us in Season 2. However, we do know that the story is going to begin from the exact same place the first season ended. Although we initially thought that the demon was dead, taking Doge alongside with it, in the very last moments of the show, we realized that darkness still roams the house, and using the key, it morphed itself into Dodge once more, and it did the same to Ellie. Later, it replaced the demon's unconscious body. With that, Ellie morphed to look like Dodge, and the heroes mistakenly threw their friend into the abyssal Omega door, leaving Dodge to roam free and haunt the house. So, we should be expecting to see how our heroes are going to react when they find out that the demon is still among them, searching for the rest of the keys. But, do you remember that fiery ember that shot Kinsey in her left arm? It seems like it disappeared in a moment's notice, but later we see her eating like she hasn't seen food in ages. Could it be that there is someone else inside her, feasting on the very food Kinsey eats? The next season should be filled with new demons and new keys, so we should be expecting another jaw-dropping adventure from Lock and Key. Will they use the comics as inspiration? Not only that, but they are going to probably outright steal some of the best issues from the popular comic book. Knowing that Hill and Rodriguez are not afraid to adapt and change as they go, we should be expecting some twists and turns in the upcoming season. It has to work as a TV show, Hill said while talking to Entertainment Daily. It has to succeed in the possibilities and limitations of its own particular from we, Hill and Rodriguez, worked on the comic. We were always eager to make it successful as a comic. And he even said that it was up to the cast and the crew to make something that would succeed on its own terms as a TV show. The writers said that they want to remain authentic throughout the show, while also noting that there are some incredible material in the comic book that they could adapt and use in their own show. So, what we should expect in the upcoming season should be somewhat of a mix between the original comic book and stories the author crafted themselves. Who should we expect to return for Season 2? Again, since the season ended on two big cliffhangers, we are surely going to be seeing more of Emilia Jones, who plays Kinsey Locke, and don't you dare forget about the amazing Laisla de Oliveira in the role of Dodge. But we're afraid we can't say the same thing about Sherry Som, who played Ellie Shedden. Despite the fact that we saw Dodge being thrown into the portal, we know that the character was none other than Ellie Wedon. As for the rest of the cast, Connor Jessup, Jackson Robert Scott, and Darby Stanchfield portraying the Locke family, as well as Felix Millard playing Lucas and Griffin Gluck portraying the role of Gabe. The show killed off many of the old characters, so we should expect some of the older guys to get erased from the show. And with the writers saying there's going to be new demons appearing on the show, we should definitely be looking forward to seeing some new faces. This show has been filled with plot twists and chilling scenes, so we all loved it from the very first episode. So, knowing that there were scary scenes throughout the entire show, we wanted to ask you, what was the scariest scene you saw on the show? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!